A nation that overcame all odds, that gained all the power in multiple worlds. How can we make this nation stronger? That's what I'm here for.
Hey everyone, it's me, your favorite YouTuber in the whole entire world, GOTB21, and today I've made a challenge for myself, and possibly some friends, to make a world to test the abilities of the nation of Athenia. Now you may be wondering, what is the nation of Athenia? Let me explain. Athenia is a Minecraft faction of great players known mainly for their constant vie for power. And if it's power they want, then it's power they will receive. This led me to creating the Power Games, a compilation of 11 different games that each member will play through. They will be rated by their performance, and the higher their rating is, the more powerful they will be ranked in the nation. This video is me explaining how I made each game and details about it. Stick around because I might even give little tips and tricks on how to beat them as well.
Alright, as the video starts, first we're going to start off with the main area. I want to show that off real quick because I actually put a little bit of work into this, so hope you guys enjoy it. It's incredible, isn't it? You see, oh no, one of the paintings fell off, but that's fine. You see, I'll put one on later. But all the people can just stay here, and they can vibe, and they can dance and do whatever they want. You know, just vibe with the paintings on the wall. Or you could like just go over here and experience this one. But I mean, personally, I kind of like it here. You can come up in here if you want. This is going to be a secret area. I'm just going to put it right here so you guys can go up in here. First, let's go and show off the actual main area. As you can see, we have a beautiful area that I worked on. We have parkour over here. Very, very easy and accomplishable. I totally didn't make this pain for everyone. And if you make it, you get to go to the cool people area, which you can play a whole bunch of note blocks over here, which is super cool. And only cool people can get here because that means they did good. And then we have Connect 4 over here. You can just double click these levers and then yay, I did it, and then things will fall down. That was a placement on red. I'm gonna go do blue. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and that was a placement on blue. Let's go. Yeah, you can do Connect 4 over here, all the people who want to just vibe and do some Connect 4. We have Athenia on the wall just to, you know, represent them a little bit. And then we have the beautiful areas that I've put for third place, second place, and the grand finale of first place. Now you may be wondering, you used copper right there and you used quartz right there. Why didn't you use something like gold or diamond over there? And the answer to that, don't ask questions. Also a cool little thing is that if you manage to press this button, because right now my HUD is off for like beautiful effects and stuff, but if you manage to press this button, it clears up everything, which is cool. I just thought that was a neat detail I should add. Now this beautiful area, it only took me like an hour to do. I think it was very enjoyable, and I think the people who actually play are going to enjoy it a lot. So let me just sit down at third place over here real quick. As for parkour, which is going to be the first game, I made this massive area. With this parkour, there are 3 different levels. First, the red level, which is fairly easy. The blue level, which is also fairly easy. Just got like a few 1-block jumps right there. Then we have the black level, which I made ridiculously hard. I even have like trouble trying to beat this sometimes. Once you beat it, like if you're just that good and you can just beat it, then you can, oh my god, the black level is huge. Then you just press this button and usually a firework goes off. I didn't put fireworks in there though, it's fine though. Now, since you're watching this video, I had a lot of testers when I was testing the parkour. They had trouble with the red area, which was surprising to me. How did you complete that but have trouble with the red area? And it was about the vines. They didn't know how to complete these jumps because these jumps are technically impossible if you don't use vines. So a quick heads up for if you actually plan the game, I suggest you use these vines right here to make the jump because there's no other way. Also a little tip, for this little part. So if you actually get to this part, we call this the Bane. And the reason why we call it the Bane is because it is the bane of every parkour player's existence. Because this is difficult. You have to jump around to actually make it. So I'm teaching you just a little bit more so you can have a little edge in the competition. And bam. You press the button that usually has a thing in it. Yay. If I didn't say this already, each game will rate the contestant's performance based off a certain amount of questions. Usually that question is like 1 or 2, but sometimes it gets higher. But for the first game, which is parkour, there are only 2 questions. Did the player fall a lot, which is worth 5 points, and did the player jump confidently, which is worth 5 points as well. Those 2 things are what we're going to be looking for when we grade your performance. The second game is Archer, which is basically hitting targets with arrows. Each contestant will be placed in a little thing like this, and there are 4 rounds. All you gotta do is light up that 5th light over there, and you get a bow and a spyglass. But all you gotta do is just do it. Hold up, there. There, now I got 3, now I got 5 there, and then I would have been teleported out. Now, you may be wondering, why do the contestants get a spyglass? There's a reason. Some of these hits are actually hard to not hit without a spyglass, and if you guys didn't know, using a spyglass definitely can improve aim. I'm so far off. There we go. So using a spyglass can definitely improve aim. So if I want to hit right there, I'm not gonna move it. 5 directly. There's a little hint on why did I give you a spyglass, so don't ask me that. You already know the answer now. Each one of these beautiful little caterpillars that I made must be hit directly in the middle of their eyes in order to light up all the lights. I like caterpillars, but you're shooting them now. The questions for Archer are pretty simple. There are only 2, and one of them are worth 2 points, and one of them are worth 8 points. How is the contestant's aim? Which is worth 2 points, and how many targets did the contestant max out? Which basically means you hit it, and like it goes all the way to 5 like that. The third game is Build Battle, a game that I enjoy very much. I just want you to recognize that I built like an entire box for this. Each one of these boxes have 6 sides, because currently I think that's how many contestants are going to be in the game. So bam, you just go up in here and build. Now the questions for Build Battle are pretty simple because there's only one question, and that question is, does the build look nice? See, because like this one would automatically get a 100 out of 10 points because I built it, therefore it makes it perfect. Because I'm unique like that. Potions save lives, people, and that's why the 4th game is Alchemy. Now we're gonna go inside of here, and this place is called the Final Frontier, and you're gonna be trying to recreate these 3 potions. Now I'm not gonna tell you what they are, you just gotta have to know by how they look. And there's 3 brewing stands, there's some glowstone over here, chest, diamond block, you know, all the good stuff that you need. To actually pull this off was pretty hard, because this isn't like I'm giving you the ingredients off bat. This is all you get. You have to make those 3 potions with that. You get these items, not just ingredients. As you can see, this iron pickaxe can only break certain things. There's only 2 questions for alchemy. Those questions are, was the contestant's time good, which is 5 points, and did they maximize the potions to their fullest potential? And the 5th game is the escape room. Now this game was so hard, it bamboozled most of the testers. It even bamboozled me for a moment, and I'm the one who made it. But let me let you in on a little secret. Personally, from me to you. You see, if you just look over there, there's a little painting. It's just a weird painting over there. And something cool happens when you click it. It does this little thing. And then that's all you have to do. Oh, wait, hold up. What's this? Oh yeah, that isn't the escape room. This is. I know what you may be thinking. JT, this isn't a room. Well, don't worry about that. Because this may not be a room, but you're definitely gonna have to escape. Now, the whole objective with this escape room is to find out as much as you can of what happened to this little town. Now, this may be a humble little town, but as you can see, that looks like an explosion. A lot of things happen in this town, and it's your job to find out what. And you can't escape until you know. And how do you know if you know? Well, of course, you go out of this tunnel. And this tunnel will lead you to a dark room where the only thing that you can do is find out the answer. Now, if you pick incorrectly, you die. If you take too long, you also die. And you have one chance at this. So I suggest you get as much information as your mind can possibly obtain before you... Now, this game is based on only one question. And that question is, did the contestant escape? What you're escaping, you'll find out if you fail. This game is 0 or 100. You either pass or you fail. I know what you may be thinking. This isn't very much for one of the games, but don't worry about that because this is all you're going to need. The 6th game is Tactical Builder, and the objective of this game is about quickly building a low-profile base. In war, there's certain times where we have to really quickly build a base in order to gather a whole bunch of materials for later use. This is used in actual wars and Minecraft wars. It's insane how useful it is. So what we're going to be doing is testing the Athenian people to see if they know how to do that. Now this game actually has 4 questions. How discreet is it, which means how hidden is it? That's worth 2 points. How long does it take to set up, which is also worth 2 points. How efficient is it, which is worth 4 points because that's a pretty important factor. And then how long does it take to take down, which is worth 2 points. Earlier in the video, you may have seen this in the corner of your eye a couple of times. These bedrock walls. Now you may be wondering what that is. And I think the 7th game will prove that this is not just bedrock walls. This is actually one chunk of fully survivable area. What would you even call that? This is a full chunk that I built by hand that you can explore. This is the 7th game, Duo Survival. 2 people will be placed in this chunk, and they're gonna have to do the best that they can to make the best out of this little chunk. And this, while it may look peaceful on the outside, is actually very harsh. And I hope you guys enjoy it because I put a lot of work into this one. Now the questions for this one are, how creative were the contestants at survival, which is worth 7 points, and how long did the contestants survive, which is worth 3 points. Now there's a lot of things you can do with this chunk. I was thinking if we can get this video to 5 likes, I'll make this into a survival series. Not a long one because it's like a chunk. I think it's going to be like an episode at tops. But I'll just make a survival seeing if I can survive in this. Villager control. Now you may be wondering, JT, where are all the villagers? Well, that's the thing. I haven't put them in the spawner yet. And there's a good reason for that. Because anytime I put them in, they're just like filled up, which makes sense because that is what spawners are supposed to do. But for now, we're going to keep it empty until the contestants actually come in. Now, you may be wondering, why is it clear as well? Well, that's the thing. I want the contestants to tell me whatever they need to capture the villagers. So if they need, for some reason, a lectern, I'll be able to give it to them. Now, the questions for this are pretty simple as well. How long did it take, which is 7 points, and how good are the enchants, which is 3 points. Now, this one is going to bring me a lot of joy, and this one is tower defense. Now, you may be wondering, where's the tower, JT? Well, that's not for me to make. That's for you all to make. Everyone who's participating in these games is going to make a tower that is going to protect a little kitty cat. Now, my job as the player is going to be trying to infiltrate this tower and kill the cat. Now, you may be thinking that's cruel. It is. The questions are, how hard was it to beat? 5 points. Did I die? 1 point if I did. Was there good traps? 2 points. And was I able to get there or not? Which is also worth 2 points. Oh, I can't wait to see what you guys do for this. And the 10th game is Nether Survival. Survive the Nether out in the open for 10 minutes. Now, this may seem pretty easy to a lot of you, but it's also pretty hard to a lot of other people. So, I'm going to test them on that. The questions are, did the contestants survive, which is 3 points, and did the contestant find any treasures, which is 7 points. Now, treasures include a lot of items, such as like just good loot and bastions or some blaze rods from the nether. But the most sought for are going to be these 3 over here. Hellbringer, which is an enchanted netherite sword, which is definitely going to help you in there. The Wings of Life, which when you put them on, will give you regeneration. Oh, if that isn't help, I don't know what is. And then the Diamond of Gods. Now this diamond, if somebody finds it, this should be the most lucky thing that ever happened to them, because this diamond gives you almost every good effect that you would ever want, making the Nether Survival a cinch. But I promise you, it is not going to be easy to get. And the 11th and final game is the Battle Tournament. Now, I'm not going to show this to you because currently I want this to be a surprise for when the video comes out. All the contestants are going to be seeing the Battle Tournament for the first time when they see it. But for now, we can look at this pretty sun while I talk about what it is. This game will give a possible 50 points based off of the following questions. How far did the contestants get inside of the fight, which can possibly award you up to 25 points? How well did the contestants use the area to their advantage? Now, one thing I am going to tell you is that the arena is going to change between battles, and that has to be the most epic thing I've ever done. When I show it off, I'm going to be so proud. The next question is, how easy was each win for the contestants, which is worth 10 points? How did they use the provided arsenal, which is worth 5 points, and that is the last question. This will make sure everyone has a good understanding of the battle tournament. I'm putting a little beautiful, beautiful tournament bracket on the screen right now. You can see it, but I can't because I'm still editing. I'm not even editing right now. I'm recording. But look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like if you liked the video and subscribe with notifications on if you want to see more of my videos in the future. Again, thank you for watching and peace out.